Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And I ran across something about the actor that played Goober on the Andy Griffith show, George Lindsay, Goober Pyle. I remember watching Andy Griffith for over the years, reruns, and I personally thought the show was funnier when they had Don Knotts on it. Once Don Knotts left, I thought the show went downhill. But anyway, I was looking at some information on George Lindsay. He was a school teacher before getting into theater. He majored in physical education and biology, and he taught physical education at Hazel Green High School in Alabama, Hazel Green, Alabama, and he was actually a quarterback for his high school football team. It's kind of interesting. And then he I think he taught maybe a year or two at that high school, taught biology as well, and then went into acting. So he was from what I understand, basically pretty knowledgeable in science. I believe he taught science too at one time. But anyway, what I'm getting to is you get Goober Pyle that was kind of fun loving, always kind of like not the sharpest tool in the shed. But anyway, I saw something that said that George Lindsay was originally considered for the part of Spock on the show Star Trek. I thought that was very interesting. I can't remember. I can't imagine him playing that role. A serious, logical type person. That was basically what Spock was, and Leonard Nimoy ended up getting that role. But from what I understand, he refused it. He turned it down. But kind of interesting how that show would have turned out if he had had taken the role of Spock. Makes me wonder how it would have been if Star Trek would have been more entertaining. It would have had more of a comedic element. I don't know. I mean I remember watching the old show, and I personally thought it was pretty dull. I was not a fan of Star Trek. I know a lot of you out there are like the show, and that's good. But it never really was anything I liked watching. But seeing George Lindsay playing Spock might have been a different thing at that. So, but that's what I was reading, that he was actually originally considered for that spot on the show. And it's the day before Thanksgiving. I want to wish you and your families a happy Thanksgiving. And please, if you do any drinking, do not drive home. Get a ride. Do something different. Do not drive if you're drunk. Don't turn this into a tragedy for somebody else. Anyway, I'm looking for ideas on shows to do in the future, getting closer to show 800, and shows about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history, which is this one is definitely obscure. That being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.